What's up everybody, my name is Vincent Louie and I am an artist. When I was young in kindergarten, I really loved drawing and it is my passion, like most other kids does. But my passion in drawing didn't stop and rather it intensified, causing me to get better at my craft. Mostly I stick with pencil drawing for it's more simple. There's only so much I have to consider compared to pastel drawing or painting. And there are times where my skill in drawing has also been applied to other forms of art such as this. Drawing for me is personal. It's my own way of expressing my thoughts in papers. It gives me a sense of satisfaction, especially when people compliment my work.
So here is an example of my drawing. This is called the owl because it's an owl. Here is another drawing inspired by the painting called The Lovers by Rene Magritte. Here we can see that a barrier of fabric prevents the intimate embrace between two lovers, transforming an act of passion into one of isolation and frustration. Some have interpreted this work as a depiction of the inability to fully unveil the true nature of even our most intimate companions. Also, some people who see my drawing in social media also commission me to draw some of their portraits, such as this. Sometimes I draw out of pure boredom and I just want to relax and enjoy myself and immerse in drawing, and here are the results of those boredom. But then I've discovered the indigenous artwork of Bukidnon tribes. With its varying form from soil painting, music and textile, a very diverse and unique form of art. It grips me and I want to know more about it. So long story short, the end. No, actually I've discovered a lot, and as part of people of the mountain, I'm proud of the artworks produced by my fellow Bukidnons, especially Waway Saway. Waway Saway belongs to the Talaandig community in Lantapan, Bukidnon, whose tribal chieftain Dato Vic Saway is his older brother. The Talaandig culture is well known for their artistry in performing arts and in soil painting. Waway Saway began doing art at the age of 24. He started using soil to make bracelets and other ornaments, and then later on he concocted pigments from soil which they now use to paint. He transfers the technology of making pigments from soil to members of his tribe. Now, at 38 years old, he says he just loves art. As an artist, he wants to be a legend. Obviously, Waway is unique in some ways. He's a visual artist and a performance artist. He plays different musical instruments which he personally crafts. He also sings and is very jovial. Here are some of the works of Waway Saway. First is the Katyapi. Katyapi is a traditional instrument of the Talandig tribe in Bukidnon. Making Katyapi is one way of promoting their culture and traditions and also their identity. Next we have a sculpture called Pagmata, or in English, Wake Up. The rooster symbolized to awaken the people in reality and face the challenges in life. It is the rooster that sings during the dawn time, especially in the mountain, welcoming the day by singing good morning. Here we have another art produced by Waway Saway called Binanog. It is a soil painting which portrays the Binanog Talaandig dance. Its origin is from the movement of a bird, Banog. The elders continue to dance the Binanog to give opportunity to the young people to learn and preserve their culture. In continuation, I want to showcase some of my works which is inspired by the indigenous works of Bukidnon art. Here I will show a drawing of a tribal woman dressed in their tribal headdress. Another work that I want to show is the copy painting of another tribal woman dressed in a very elaborate headdress. These two works is the results of my project in the subject art appreciation, which teach us the value and importance of art. The person of Waway Saway, which embody and demonstrates that whichever place you came from, even from the most unlikely places such as Bukidnon, you can still express your art in your own way. This inspires me to do the same, to show my art and express myself in drawing. I want to keep chasing my dreams and follow deeply what made me tick. Because if there's one thing I've learned drawing all these years, it's that we shouldn't ask what the world needs. Ask what makes you come alive. Because what the world needs most is more people who come alive. For my soul making, I want to demonstrate my passion in drawing through creating an image of a Bukidnon tribal chieftain who is contemplating. In this picture, I want to emphasize a deep, contemplating face. I want the viewer to also be immersed on his thoughts. So first, what I did is I outlined the image I want to portray in the drawing. Next, I started shading the darkest part. First, I started shading the darkest part of his face. Over the years of drawing, I can say that learning to draw is really a matter of learning to see correctly, and that means a good deal more than merely looking with the eye. Then I shade some dark parts of his tribal long sleeves. I don't wanna emphasize mostly how I draw things because I think how you draw is just 10% of the drawing and the other 90% is what you draw. I recently watched the Queen's Gambit on Netflix and I realized that drawing is rather like playing chess. Your mind races ahead of the moves that you eventually make. Now I'm trying to create some contrast between the light and the shadows to create more depths in the drawing. Drawing includes 3.5 quarters of the content of painting. Drawing contains everything except the hue. When I was in classroom before the pandemic, I draw like other people bite their nails. Now I'm just making some final touches, making sure that the details are exactly as I want it to be. And you know what? Drawing is the basis of art. A bad painter cannot draw, but the one who draws well can always paint. Now I'm just adding some charcoal strokes in the background, creating a more dramatic atmosphere around the subject. In the year of 2020, I've learned a lot, and and experienced a lot of things that allowed me to grow as a person. And time flies so fast, and it's only when I draw that it stops.